Location: Sector B, Amrutnagar. Corporator: Indra. MLA: Krishna Bairegoda. Issues: bad roads, unresponsive civic authorities.
This episode of Road to Hell Season 2, we bring to you another disastrous road condition, this time from Hebal, an area close to the international airport in Bengaluru, none other than Sector B, Amrutnagar.
The residents of Sector B in Amrutnagar are a worried lot. The roads in front of their homes have not been attended to for 18 years, making it difficult to even walk on them. The stretch is a challenge for senior citizens.
I'm standing right now in Sector B, Amrutnagar, and as you can see, the roads over here have been unattended for not 1 year, for not 2 years, for a complete period of 18 whole years. The roads are a complete disaster, and as you can see, there's so many bumps and gravel scattered all over, and the senior citizens have been facing a complete disaster for their normal routine walks also. And not just that, there's so much of dust emanating from these roads, and there is proof on the trees. As you can see, there's a layer of dust on the leaves on every tree in this area. So there is a lot of air pollution. The citizens have been suffering a lot from the past 18 years, and the corporator had reportedly promised to make a playground in this land, which you can see over here. This land was supposed to be a playground for the children as promised by the corporator, but then as you can see, this is a complete ruckus over here, and it has become a spot for the miscreants to gather and drink on every night, and for the people living in the nearby slum areas to defecate and urinate. So it is a complete disaster, and the residents over here are extremely worried and frustrated, and they're waiting endlessly for the authorities to take some action finally. And despite making complaints to the corporator and the BBMP, nothing has been done yet.
The authorities have been unresponsive to repeated complaints.
I'm right now standing in Sector B, Amrutnagar, and the residents over here are a completely anxious lot. The roads in this area have been unattended not for 1 year, not for 2 years, but for a complete 18-year period. So let's speak up to the residents and know what exactly has been happening in this area. So ma'am, what are the problems that you're facing because of the bad roads over here?
It's really bad, and I've been living here for the past 10 years, and when we're not able to ride our bikes nor a car or anything on these roads. And when it rains, we have a major problem, and we have a lot of senior citizens living in this area, and it becomes very bad. And to add to the woes, people do not park on the main road, and they come and park on the side roads, and we are unable to even enter our own houses.
Major is road problem only. During rainy season, it is hell like anything. So many people, due to that, it is slippery. Vehicles also, my husband itself, he got injured during rainy season. He couldn't even get up also. Nobody there on the road by then. So like this the condition. Since 98 we are facing all these problems. In this connection we have written to letters and all. When we contacted BBMP people, they said please contact BSWSB. When we contacted Malleswaram, they said yes, next week we'll come down. Next week definitely we'll start. Within a month we will complete the work. They are telling, I got the documents also. Even then, so far yesterday also when I contacted, they said contractor is changed over now. So we have to float the new tender. How long it will take, we don't know.
So despite complaining to the authorities, no action has been taken for like 18 years. Okay, so exactly, did you speak to the corporator or the authorities about this?
Yeah, we have already spoken to the corporator, and we have already submitted the letters through them only. And they are only assuring that we'll be doing, next election we'll be doing this and that, but nothing is being done.
So B sector is the most neglected sectors of all this.
Yes, of course. And you know, this UGD work was started 6 to 7 months ago, and they said within 1 month they would complete. Until now, nobody has turned, and all are half dug, half left, and everything is just lying so badly where even to walk you'll have to think twice. It's so very difficult and so very bad, and always we feel that we are only breathing dust. You can just see over here, full of dust, full of dust. We only inhale dust, nothing else here.
So yeah, it's not just the residents, but even the children living in this area have been affected because of these bad roads. So what are the problems that you're facing?
We need good payments to come from school bus to our home. We need good playgrounds and parks for spending evenings.
Even the owners won't respond to our calls, and BBMP cares the least about those. Okay, they have become garbage collectors and the home for the new forest going in the jungle of concrete jungle.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಡಿಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪೈಪ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇದು ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ರು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರುಗಳು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಬರಲ್ಲ.
So there we have it. The residents of Sector B, Amrutnagar, are completely frustrated with the delay in the road work that is supposed to have been done years ago, and they have been waiting endlessly since the past 18 years, since 1998, and nothing has been done despite complaining to the authorities. In fact, they also have proof that they have complained against the BBMP, and yet nothing has been done till now. So will the authorities wake up to this issue of Sector B, Amrutnagar, or not? That remains to be seen.
After listening to the woes of the residents and taking a first-hand look ourselves, we decided to speak to the corporator. When we reached Corporator Indra's house, she said that it was not an easy task to single-handedly get all the things done.
First times in BBMP in my ward. So improvement, suddenly improvement ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಇದೇನು ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಈಗ BBMPಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಫಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಯಾರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. 3 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾವು ಅಮೃತನಗರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಣ? ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. 18 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಹಾಗಾಯಿತು. ನಾನು ಬಂದು 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನು 5 ಇನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು 18 ಅಲ್ವಾ, 18 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 14 ವರ್ಷ 13 ವರ್ಷ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಜನ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ. 13 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? 4-5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ನಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಏರಿಯಾನ?
So approximately how much time will it take for the road work to begin?
ರೋಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಲೇ ನಾವು ಮಂಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಸೇರಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ 3 ಡೇಸ್ನಿಂದ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. 3 ಡೇಸ್ನಿಂದ ನಾಳೆ ಮಂಡೆಯಿಂದ ರೋಡು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೂ ಒಂದು ಇದಿದೆ, ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರು. ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು BA ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸು ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೋಮವಾರದಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Now we can only hope that the officials wake up from their deep slumber.
Bumpy roads, garbage piling up, and children deprived of their playground, and senior citizens losing out on their daily routine walks. This road in Sector B, Amrutnagar, has been ignored for not 1 year, not 2 years, but for a complete 18 whole years. So when will the corporator and the authorities do something about it? That remains to be seen. With camera person Sudhakar, Snehal Shrivastava for News 9 Bengaluru.